Welcome back to the Coach Hemi Fall Workout as we resume live action here from the Camp Game segment. Marcus Burnett joined by Jonathan Hemingway. We just wrapped up our first game and the second one is underway. If that first clash there on the glass is any indication, this should be a hotly contested one, Hemi.
Let me tell you, we've got a great group of 2020 prospects in this camp. By far the largest number of kids, by class is that 2020 group. And in this particular game, we've got a number of players that we're going to be watching closely. Starting with, you see number 48 in the lane, that's Emma Capps. You see 44 with the flip and lay-in, that's Mallory Hampton. But just everywhere you turn around here, 39, Lindsay Schreck from Indiana. 34, Shelby Calhoun from Louisville, Kentucky. Number 19, Dontavia Wagner. Kid after kid here. I think we have reason to believe that these are kids that we're going to be talking about for years to come.
Good pass inside and the finish by number 45, Elena Vinson. Vinson makes it 4-0. But not for long.
And you see Wagner right there in the lane. Wagner, kid that's been to our showcase a couple of different times. A terrific athlete, developing skill. You see the long arms, the limbs, the athleticism is there, and she's going to have a bright future for her.
Splash that one up and in there on her last shot attempt. 4-2 ball game. Three-pointer just off to the left. Worked it inside first, Caps with the pass, access denied as that one swatted away on the interior. Love the intensity that we've seen Wagner attack on the inside with so far.
She's really gaining confidence in her game. Like we've said, the physical skills have always been there, and the confidence is now beginning to follow.
She's got all 4 points so far.
I want you to keep a close eye on number 40. You see her drive to the hole and draw the foul there. That's Campbell Penland, 2021 player from Sevierville, Tennessee. A young kid, just an 8th grader, coming out here playing against some older kids. Doing a great job. It's a good matchup right here. Emma Capps versus Lindsay Schreck on the interior.
Capps gonna try the jumper, splash.
Capps, we know what she can do. She can hit you with that inside out. She hits that jumper there on the pick and pop.
We take another look at that last one by Capps, Hemi.
Good technique. The danger for big kids shooting jumpers is that they fall in love with it. And they only begin shooting threes and they begin to float. That's not what I'm seeing from Capps, and I think that's very important. She continues to post up, do the bulk of her work, 10 feet and in. But, the fact that she can, do that pick and pop stuff only gives her versatility and allows her to be, a true high-low 4 player. Now, looks like we got some water on the floor here.
Yeah, got a little bit of H2O spilled there on the floor, so they're going to take a second to make sure we get that cleaned up. Safety first when it comes to that, so teamwork making the dream work as far as that's concerned. We'll take a quick step away and be right back with the Coach Hemi Fall Workout. still getting the moisture taken care of there on the floor. Thanks for joining us for the Coach Hemi workout here on SUVtv. As always, a good collection of talent. Got some middle schoolers playing up with the high schoolers, really cutting their teeth against some of the best in their respective states. Joining us here on this Sunday. Hope everybody is well. In terms of those in the areas affected by Hurricane Matthew, areas outside of those areas have definitely felt this transition from summer to fall, as some of those loftier temps that we used to have are falling by the wayside as we roll into the fall. Temperatures drop. Fall is always a good sign as far as the Coach Hemi workout, as we have resumed play. Pull-up jumper is off the mark there by number 34, Shelby Calhoun.
Calhoun, one of those talented players from the Sky Digs 2020 group. She's going to be moving over to the Lady Gym Rats organization next year. Looking for big things for her. And speaking of big things, Dontavia Wagner doing great things here today.
Another bucket for Wagner. She scored the first 4 points for her team. And you can upgrade that to all 6. If she gets that last deuce, answering right back, though, is number 46 there in Kendria Reeves.
Yeah, I was about to say, did Reeves just play back-to-back games? But it's actually her sister. And speaking of back-to-back, Dontavia Wagner here going back-to-back.
Very Drake-like game for her so far. She's been doing it. And you mentioned Camden Reeves. She had a good game there in the opening webcast here on SUVtv.
Yeah, her sister Camden had a great first game on the webcast, and now her sister coming out here picking up where she left off.
Wagner not just scoring, rebounds on the defensive glass, pushes it ahead, and taking it from there is number 31, Edie Darby.
I like it. Edie coming out here, making the layup in transition, doing good things. And I want to say her sister Tess did good things in the first game as well, too.
Yes. Shot it well from outside, but also wasn't afraid to get inside, rebound the ball, and finish close to the rim a few times as well.
I'm going to go ahead and say it before you say it, but it's like a sister act thing out here, isn't it?
Beat me to the punch there, and yes, you hit the nail on the head. That's what it's been. That one's off the front of the rim. Wagner has really owned the defensive glass so far in this one. Can't get that jumper to go. Nice job of getting back there and bothering that shot by Calhoun.
Nice. Great job there by Calhoun. Calhoun, point guard, good skill, but she's got great size for a point guard.
Oh, yeah.
You know, stands, I think she's listed at maybe 5'8", 5'9", perhaps. Yeah, 5'9". And
I like the pace that she plays with as well. We broadcasted a coaching clinic yesterday, and Carlton Young, a member of the coaching staff there at Florida State, he did a session talking about how it's one thing to play with a bunch of speed and to get up and down as you see that three-pointer drilled by number 41, Macy Pittner. But it's another thing to play with pace, and a lot of times you'll see players that have more control and more rhythm as a result of the pace that they play with, even if they're not going at their fastest speed. And I think Calhoun is a great reflection of that.
Great observation. You see Wagner now getting it done in multiple ways. You saw the quick screen and slip right to the hole. She's low.
Making things happen here. 19-11 on the scoreboard. So we have some substitutions, and we take a look at a couple plays. There's Calhoun. Able to finish there with a little bit of contact, but then, last but definitely not least, making her presence felt here in this first half. There's Wagner, cutting and finishing inside.
Coming to the line here for the black team is Camden Reeves. Excuse me, 45. Pardon me, that's Elena Vinson at the line. Good looking shot there by Vinson. 5'10", 2020 out of Bargersville, Indiana. Another representative from the Hoosier State.
Just love the collection of basketball hotbeds and regional styles represented here at the Coach Hemi workout. You know, Middle Tennessee, it's always make sure that its presence is felt when you look at this event and players from this part of the state. But then Indiana, I believe we have a couple people from Alabama, West Virginia.
Right. All right, Paige Shy from West Virginia had you know, of course, a couple of kids from Kentucky.
Yep.
Sonny Martin from Arkansas. So you're right. You know, the entire southeast region, as well as and even into the Midwest, very well represented.
Trying to work it inside, directing traffic there. Go to the deck to get it, still live, and it's going to be turned over. Good defense without fouling, as you heard that point emphasized by a member of the coaching staff there in Coach Sean Sanford. Caps a good look at that one. Now 1 for 2 there from the outside.
It was Pittner once again. I like how Macy's playing today. Doing a great job of making the right play. And here's Vincent again. Long-armed wing, slashing and finishing with the weak hand.
Take a look there via the CoachHemi.com instant replay. Contested jumper. That one's off the mark. Defended well. Christian Young couldn't get it to go. That'll be a 3 if it goes. No good. Strong rebound by number 38, Lindsey Freeman. Freeman, one thing on her mind and one thing only. Get into the rack. She'll go to the free throw line and see if she can get the bucket. Or the points, I should say. Fouled on the initial attempt.
See Freeman there. Freeman entering her freshman year here at Wilson Central High School, going to play for Coach John Wild. Bright future in front of her. Always been a hard-nosed kid. But her skill set, her jumper coming along. I think right now what she's got to do is just continue to grow up and mature mentally, you know, gaining that confidence like we've talked about with some of these other kids.
Three-pointer no good. We'll have a foul there as number 46, Kendrea Reeves, was trying to split the defense. 21-16, Team 3 with the 5-point advantage as we come up on the 4-minute mark. Losing the handle there on the rebound. So they'll get another crack at it. Jumper no good. Trying to get it out of harm's way there.
Good rebound there by Heaven Prinzi, 36 in white from 10 Mile, Tennessee. That's the Midway High School. And Prinzi was actually with us at the Coach Hemi Summer Showcase up in Ashland, Kentucky this past year. Thanks a trip over to Lebanon. Always appreciate the kids that come multiple times, come get the work, the competition. kids like Prinzi have that trajectory of just continuing to get better, wanting to challenge themselves.
Wagner at the free throw line. She's been a formidable challenge for anybody going against her so far today. This time gets her best safety impression on. She anticipates and steals that one. Over to Calhoun for the 2.
Smooth looking jumper there by Calhoun. And right now, Team 3 just off to the races.
Calhoun with yet another finish there after getting the steal. It's a 9-point lead now. There's Wagner getting downhill. Turns it over.
Here's Hope West from Alabama. Hope West, the youngest player in the camp. Union Grove, Alabama, just a 6th grader. But you wouldn't be able to tell it by, watching her play and practice. Had an eye on her yesterday to see Calhoun with another lay-in.
Approaching the 2-minute mark. Now a double-digit lead for Team 3.
Good defense there by Calhoun on the weak side.
She's put her fingerprints on both sides, not just scoring.
Yep.
She's already got a handful of steals. Pass ahead to the young one.
There it is.
Floats that one up and in.
Hope West with the floater. You always got to be impressed by these young ones that come out here, get out of their comfort zone, so to speak, and play with effort. Good defense there by Eddie Darby.
And going head-to-head against Dontavia Wagner doesn't help bring you out of your comfort zone, Hemi. I'm not sure what will. I mean, I guess we could put Christian Simmons, we work hoops out there, maybe that would. Outside of that, you saw a tough shot just being knocked down there by the 6th grader. Couldn't have defended it any better. Pass intended for Caps. Wagner had other plans. Steals it and gets it stripped away. Good quick hands. Trying to see that number. Believe it's 44. Yes, it was 44 on the initial strip. Mallory Hampton. But Calhoun picks another pocket. Easy layup for Wagner.
Tough defense here by the white team. It's got the black team a little rattled.
Yep.
Good looking shot there by Penland, though.
Jumper off the mark there, 14-3, and they're doing a good job on defense and not only making it tougher to score, but they're not really giving you many opportunities when it comes to the offensive glasses. You see there, that's just a prime example of how they're approaching things on the defensive end. They do center to the free throw line, but nothing easy in there.
Like Penland. Penland's a skilled kid, but very hard-nosed. You see the free throw, can't get it to go, but that'll do it for the first half.
First half out of the way. Appreciate you joining us here on SUVtv. And so does Calhoun. How she's showing you with a nice effort on both ends. Cookies taken and the layup on the other end. We'll be back with more Coach Hemi Fall Workout. moments away from getting the second half started. And we are rolling as they throw it in to number 30, Christian Young. Young has been very deliberate about looking for her teammates and working it inside. Did the same thing there on that possession. They don't come away with any points, but you like to see that type of energy and approach in a camp setting.
Let's go, push.
11-point lead for Team 3 here in the second half. It was really a good team effort, but specifically a very strong first half for Shelby Calhoun and Dontavia Wagner. Wagner scored the first 6 points of the game for Team 3.
Who got ball? Who got ball? Push, push, push.
3-point shot misses. Emma Caps with the defensive rebound. Caps is going to be a key part of any comeback effort here for Team 4. Not an insurmountable deficit by any means. The 3 balls will definitely help. That one is canned by number 41, Macy Pittner. So Pittner makes it an 8-point contest just like that. Single-digit gap, always a better one to work with, not only morale-wise, but obviously numerically in terms of closing the gap. Strong take, shot bothered. And it will stay there on that side as we take another look at that Pittner 3-pointer. See Emma Caps trying to get to the offensive glass. Don't even worry about it. Jumper's good. Step away for a second there.
We got ball.
But back to the action here, and another
We got ball.
scoring opportunity taken advantage of by Dontavia Wagner. It's a 5-point contest, though, as Team 4 has reversed the trend a little bit here in this one.
Make sure we match up.
Coming out with a much-needed response. There's Wagner being guarded by Caps. Good defense by Caps. No soup inside. Blocks the first one. Displays good defense on the second. Another steal for Calhoun. Steals it in one motion and then makes the nice little touch pass to Wagner, and Wagner will go to the line. Just a good feel for the game for Calhoun. You can see her right there, just sort of waits. Doesn't even come down with it. Little touch pass to Wagner, who will go to the line. And it's been that 1-2 punch that has put Team 4 in a tough position. They've rallied back. Calhoun loses the handle after picking up yet another steal. She had an insurance policy there. Running the floor is number 38, Lindsey Freeman. Snatching it out of the air and laying it in. 7-point contest. Caps, good job inside. Creating some space. There's Caps inside and the nice pass. Maybe got away with a little bit of a push there, but nothing that was so apparent that the refs had to call it. Again, talked about it earlier in the broadcast. When it comes to that camp setting, you want to see a little bit of, the ticky-tack contact. You want to see the players be able to play through that. And the refs let them do so. It will help them during the high school season, but also through the years as they continue to work on their game, but also showcase it on stages like the Coach Hemi workout. Good defense getting back. There's Macy Pittner. She'll knock that one out of play. 5-point game. 3 from the corner. Money. That's Paige Midkiff. Paige pushes the lead to 8 points.
Let's go match up, match up. Oh, ball. Never mind, excuse me.
Bucket there by Lindsey Freeman. Job of setting that shot up by Freeman and then getting it to go off the glass. Shots off the glass, they're not the prettiest shots, but they require some precision. Not a lot of the big fundamental. Tim Duncan retired now, but everybody, when you think bank shot, he's the exhibit A that you see in any sort of basketball dictionary. See the nice little move, footwork, and finish. Nice little kiss off the window there for Lindsey Freeman. Back to a double-digit lead for Team 3, but that's a good answer by Alana Vincent. Hung in the air for a little bit of that one. Was able to get a much-needed bucket to cut the gap down to a single number. Nice little jab step. And a good recovery there by Lindsay Sirik. But hanging in the air and still able to finish it was Vincent. She comes back, gets another bucket. Back-to-back scores. 6-point game. Sirik maybe going for a little bit of get back, but makes the mistake of bringing it below her waist with an opportunistic guard right there in Mallory Hampton, who was waiting for it. She'll tie it up and get that possession over to Team 4. They can pull it to within 4 points here. Good move and finish through contact. This is a great stretch being put on here for number 45, Alana Vincent. She's got 3 straight buckets. Makes it a 37-40 contest. Then gets the offensive rebound and is fouled and will go to the line. So 6 straight points for Alana Vincent. You see her last bucket there from the field. She knocks down the free throw as well to make it 39-40. And substitutions are being made. There's no way in the world I'd be taking Alana Vincent out now, and they won't. She stays in the game. Joined by Emma Capps, Mallory Hampton, Kendrea Reeves, number 40, Campbell Penland as well. We've got a 1-point game. Driving baseline. Good work there by Christian Young. Has really come on with the primary role as a facilitator here at the camp. But picking her spots, driving baseline, was looking to score there. Fouled on the reverse attempt. Can't get the free throw to go, but they get the offensive board. They make the extra pass. Calhoun wide open. String music, courtesy of Shelby Calhoun. Answered right back by Emma Capps. Talked about Capps being a vital part of the comeback effort moments ago when they were down double digits. They played good team ball to get back. Things have really been spearheaded by Alana Vincent, who went on a 6-0 run by herself. But Emma Capps chipping in with the key bucket, 41-43. Young will go to the free throw line again. Can't get that one to go. Rebound pulled down by Kendrea Reeves. As that was Cap's last bucket.
Let's get a bucket. Let's get a good shot. Let's get a bucket.
Calhoun couldn't contest that one any better without fouling her. She still knocks it down. Hand in face, the defense by Campbell Penland. Calhoun makes it 41-46. Actually, that'll be 41-45 in just a second as the official says that was a 2-pointer. Let's see what you think at home on whether that was a 2 or a 3. Man, precise call there. Good look by the official. And she just had a little bit of that toe there on the yellow line. So it's only a 2. 5 straight points for Shelby Calhoun as Wagner continues to work inside. It's been a good game overall for Team 3. Look at Christian Young's contributions. Also players like Lindsey Freeman, Evan Prinzi, among others, but Calhoun and Wagner have really been two of the prominent go-getters here for this Team 3 squad. Now they're trying to make sure they put this one away. Wagner with the lay-in. That'll make it an 8-point game as we approach the 30-second mark. That should just about do it. If it didn't, that turnover could definitely be the straw that breaks the back. As Young was going into high school game mode there for a second, she was just going to hold it there for that last possession. Wagner had held it. I was going to say I don't see her holding it for 10 seconds. Too much energy, too much ability to score the ball. She takes it, gets that one to go. So that will do it, 41-51. Great game, a lot of talent here at the Coach Hemi Fall Workout. One more. They get it over to her. Ice cream on the outside. The Hoosier, Shelby Calhoun, balling here in Middle Tennessee. We'll be back with more Coach Hemi Fall Workout.